are you?
Good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. So, how are you doing?
I'm good. I think better than last time. For the most part, it's been a crazy week.
Okay.
With friends and all. You know how I said I was kind of having some difficulty making friends.
Mhm.
So I think there's this group of girls that like really, really seems nice, and they want me to hang out with them. And I hung out with them a few times this week. But like I don't know, I feel a little weird telling you this, but there was like drinking involved.
Okay. Jamie, you can talk to me about anything. This is a safe space for you, so feel free. Whatever you want to share.
Okay. Cause I don't think and I didn't get drunk or anything. But other people were getting drunk, and I don't know. That's just like not because I don't know. It just that's always been like a really bad thing. Like when I was growing up, it was like, oh, don't go to parties, don't like drink and all that. And then like I don't know, seeing my mom like kind of go through some alcoholism like that. Like it's just I don't want to get into that. But I'm also thinking like these girls seem really nice and like I was having fun. So I don't know. I'm just kind of stressed about it.
Okay, so it sounds like you've met these girls and you hung out once or twice or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they are partying or drinking and that you were maybe not okay with that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not okay with it.
Okay.
But I kind of want to. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
yeah.
So what makes you not okay with it? What part of you?
I guess just like growing up in church, like the good girl part of me is like, oh, don't do that, you know. And then like, when my mom would drink, she would just get really like goofy and silly, and like then she wouldn't remember anything I told her and stuff like that. And so I guess it's more than just the good girl side of me. Like I'm kind of afraid of the effects of that. And like I'm afraid of the effects for them too, because what if they get like hooked on it and like it's not just a college fun thing? Because they keep saying, like I was like, guys, I don't know if this is great. Like I kind of mentioned that a few times, and they were just like, no, it's just like a college thing. Like everybody does this, you know.
Yeah, so it sounds like you maybe are fearful of maybe becoming addicted. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, definitely. Because, isn't it pretty addictive? Like, it's pretty addictive.
I think anything you do in excess could become an addiction, correct? Alcohol especially.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm scared of that. But, like, if I don't, I feel like if I don't hang out with them, I'm not going to have any good friends. Because everywhere else I tried to make friends, it was like, I just wasn't clicking with people, you know?
So what do you think is bringing this connection with these type of girls?
Oh, gosh. They just seem really sweet and, like, laid back and, like, not stressed out about, like, grades in the future and stuff like that. And I'm so stressed about, like, my future and what I'm going to be and, like, what's going to happen. And so when I'm with them, it feels like an escape.
Yeah, okay. So do you feel like it sounds like that you're very stressed a lot of the time about the future, and that these girls are giving you that escape. Do you think that you found that type of escape with anything else in your life?
Well, I mean, drinking the alcohol did help me feel a little bit of an escape too, and so that, but that's not what I want. I don't know, nothing like that much. I mean, I guess like running helps. Like when I was going on runs in the morning, that would kind of feel like an escape because I could just like put on some music and just like run. So I guess that was one thing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not want your parents to find out about these girls, or?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Well, I mean, what's the worst I could do? Because if my mom challenged me, I'd be like, well, they're just like you know, and like, I don't know, my mom and I have this relationship where like sometimes we're like best friends and like super close, but then she'll like, I don't know, just really frustrate me by just not being responsible or not being there for me. And so, like, I feel like if she found out and challenged me, like, I don't know. It's almost like she would deserve to find out, or like deserve. That's weird to say. But like she put me through that, and so if I put her through a little worry, like that wouldn't be that bad, right? I don't know.
Do you want your mom to feel what she's done to you?
Kinda, I guess. I never thought of that, but wow. Well, I guess I wouldn't want that though. I mean, like there's a part of me that would want that, but that's not good. Well, and she also has done it to my dad too, right? Because like he's always been the one who's like picked her up and cleaned her off and like taking care of her, and so like that's not fair to him.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't want him to like feel like I'm a burden on him, like she's been. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just shouldn't tell them about these friends, I guess.
Do you feel like you are a burden to them?
Well, I tried really hard not to be. I mean, I like get good grades, and I've always been perfect, and I've always like I got a scholarship to college, and like I've been a good church girl, like all growing up. So I've tried really hard not to be.
Do you think that you feel a pressure or a standard on yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that's why, like, this time with these girls has been so freeing, is like, that's the only time that I've been free from that pressure.
That's understandable, Danny, for you to feel like you need to be this perfect child with a lot of, stuff going on at home, and then finding people to not have to be perfect for.
Yeah.
That can be really a tough spot.
But like, what do I do with that then?
It's a good question. What do you think you want to do with that? What, do you want to be around these girls and make those decisions? Does that bring you that escape that you want?
I guess I don't think so. Like, because I don't want to become that type of person. So, like, it would be one thing if it was, like, a phase. But, like, I don't think it would be. Like, I think I'd get hooked on it. So, maybe not. Maybe that's not it. Yeah. Maybe there's something else I could do for friends.
Besides those girls being sweet and nice, do you think they encourage you to be fully Danny, whether she's perfect or not?
I mean, to be honest, they don't really ask a ton about my life or like seem to. I think they just like me when I'm fun or when I'm like, if that makes sense. Like we haven't really gone deep, but it's only been like a few weeks that I've known them. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess I would say no though. I'm not sure that they're those type of friends. But I haven't really found those friends anywhere else. But I guess that is the type of friend I would be looking for. Like I like how you said about like being fully me without feeling like I have to be perfect. I could probably find that in like a church. Like in growing up, youth group was like the place where I found that. Like I found friends who like fully accepted me and like didn't need me to be perfect. So I just haven't found a great church yet though. But like if I'm partying on the weekends, then I definitely wouldn't have time to look for a good one. So I guess I should try to like make a bigger effort to do that. Maybe that would be my next step is like trying out different churches and college groups and seeing if I could find people that I could click with.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think something that I'm hearing from you, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is that you do want people to be okay with fully who you are. Do you think that you're okay with who you are fully?
I think I'm not maybe all the way there. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's just some anger toward my mom, which I don't want that to be in me. And like, I think there's just fear of failure. And like, I don't want to be that, you know? So I guess I'm not like fully okay with who I am yet.
I think it's a process. I think there's no arrival, but I think there's always steps that we can take into loving ourselves more. Definitely. Have you expressed this anger to your mom?
I mean, not in like a calm, clear manner. It's more like on a night she's been drinking, I'll yell at her, but that doesn't do anything for either of us because it's heated and emotional and I say things I don't mean and then she forgets them because she was drinking. So maybe if I like sat down with her when she's sober and like talked through the way that she's hurt me, like maybe we could work through it and maybe I could forgive her. I think I could, but I don't think she'll ever change. And so that's like hard.
Do you think that forgiveness is something that you would be willing to give without the expectation of a change? To kind of let go of that? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think I have to. Like, I really think I would have to if I'm going to move on from this and not live with, like, the shadow of what she's done and my feelings about it. Like, I think I'd have to just forgive and then know that even whether she changes or not, like, I'm just going to forgive. But I think it could help to talk it out. Maybe that's even when I tell her that she's hurt me, but I forgive her. I think she would understand that.
I think that's really good. I think that taking steps to that conversation is a good place to start. I think really figuring out what type of friends that you want to invest in. I know we talked about this too, and we can continue to talk about that. Yeah, I think it's important to really understand where our motives are. And I think that you have a good and pure heart, Danny. So I think it'll be good, and we can keep talking next week about this.
That's great. Thank you so much. I feel like I just learned a lot. So